Hey, we're on, Ed. Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the Media Zone.
One of these days I have to do the intro to the show.
Go ahead, Dave.
No, it's too late now. Maybe the next
On the floor. There you go.
Hi.
It's Crista. We didn't introduce Crista yet, did we?
No.
No, we were... You're here for the entire show.
I am. I'm here.
And we're glad to have you. Everybody, a lot of people I talk to enjoy you on the show.
Oh, do they?
I just want to mention that in case I didn't
Is it the
before.
shirts?
It's
It's the shirts.
A couple
it's not my
men-
brass knuckles necklace, I'm sure.
Well, they enjoyed the last show. Well, a couple shows ago now.
Did they enjoy the one that I wasn't on?
No, they didn't like
I gotta
that.
look at these guys all night. Shh.
They liked a couple of the stories you were telling on that show a couple of weeks ago.
What story was that?
Oh,
Were they lying?
No, where you were tossed out of the movie theater.
Oh,
They
yeah,
showed
that
that.
happens. That's actually happened a couple times. I usually can't flirt my way out of that like I can with parking tickets or traffic tickets because the guys are usually younger than me and, you know, college is abundant. It's like a hunting ground. They don't need me.
Oh,
I'm the old lady.
Speaking of that, anybody watching any of the new shows? Because I did watch that Cougar Town, which was pretty entertaining, with Courtney Cox,
You know, I saw like 5 minutes of that by accident.
and you didn't thrill you at all.
No.
Don't have cable.
You don't have
I have
cable?
channel 2 through 22, and then I like go over friends' houses and watch things like Supernatural. That's my show. I like that show. That's really honestly about it. I don't watch really anything else.
That's
Gory?
Yeah.
You think Supernatural? Oh no!
I guess for a
watch it
network.
for Dean Winchester.
Oh, which one is that?
It's the thinner one.
Jason,
Yeah.
you don't know who they are, do you?
No,
Jason
I have no idea what their
Ackles
actual
or...
names are. I like to live in the fantasy land where actually these things are really happening, and it is the apocalypse right now, and these really, really hot brothers are saving me from all the demons. Sorry, what kind of show is this again? I'm sorry.
Is it the one who was in the Halloween remake or the one that was in the Bloody Valentine remake?
The one that was in the Bloody Valentine.
Okay, I know
the
which one you
shorter
mean.
one with the smaller head.
Oh, jeez.
One has a really big head. I don't know. One has like a really big fluffy head, and the other one has like a slightly smaller, not so fluffy head with a really strong jawline, and these amazing shoulders and
jeez.
abs. And
Oh, God. No wonder that show's the only one that made it out of that sci-fi cycle a few years ago.
sorry. You want me to talk about Billy again?
That's a good... However you're sitting now, I think the viewers are getting what we're getting over here. What's the matter, Dave? What's the matter?
Next week I'm wearing a turtleneck.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get fired. Then you'll see some other girl over here.
What are you watching the new season? Anything yet?
Nothing.
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 I'm trying them all out.
I try nothing. I watch the NHL. That's all I watch. That's it. I get my center ice package. I'm a happy guy.
I watched this Eastwick, which is related to that Witches of
yes.
Eastwick, and that was fairly entertaining. No, it's disturbing, and we were talking about this before we started taping about all the shows from the 70s. None of these comedies have laugh tracks anymore. Mm-hmm. They're all on film. They got the wild camera angles, like it's the NYPD Blue now.
I don't like that.
I watch traditional sitcoms like All in the Family or What's Happening. We were talking about. I missed the laugh track, even as stupid as they were. And MASH.
Had the laugh track for a while. They took it out.
They didn't do the laugh track during the operating scenes. They had them during the. And I did buy the first season of MASH recently after Larry Gelbart died, and boy, those first ones are funny.
Yeah. Didn't they have Spear Chucker Jones?
They did. It was a little politically incorrect. Those first 13 episodes.
Right.
And they had Wing Chow, the houseboy, who would do their laundry. They were a little too close to the movie in that one.
You want starch in your pants? No starch in shorts. We put starch in shorts.
Thank God we were growing up during the pre-politically incorrect days.
But what's with that camera angle that you mentioned? You know how the jerky camera?
Yeah.
That's not more natural, because when I look at people, my head isn't jerking around, zooming in and out and side to side. They do that a lot in some of these shows, and I don't get it.
I watched that Parks and Recreation, which is the same thing. And I did try The Office for the first time. And I don't like these shows, these new comedies. Do you, Krista?
Do you guys have time to watch TV? I don't have time to watch TV.
You're very
don't know.
busy.
Yeah, my boyfriend has this DVR, and I utilize that, and that's really about it. Anything else I watch online, but I don't have a computer either. So I pretty much, I like to chisel things into stone tablets when I...
What happened to your computer? Is that why you're not answering your emails I'm sending over?
Have you been sending me email? No, I have a BlackBerry.
Oh,
no,
you
my
do?
computer, my charger died on my computer.
Oh.
I don't know where to get a new one.
You have a laptop then?
Yeah, I have a laptop, yeah. Yeah, I'm those little Dell things. Also from '05, like my Hyundai Accent, Billy. The one that won't start,
jeez.
Billy.
Well, maybe Billy will call in later and help you out.
Oh, jeez. We do have that direct line to the Fusillo residence. Or whatever.
Fusillo.
I know.
Wait, was that you that whole time?
No, that's just an impression I do.
Oh.
I've been working on my impression
Okay.
of him and the
Getting
bobblehead.
suspicious.
Okay. We do have 3 films to look at tonight.
Do we, Ed?
Law-Abiding Citizen, The Stepfather, and Where the Wild Things Are.
Ooh.
Quite a mixture here. First one up is Law-Abiding Citizen, starring Jamie Foxx, Gerald Butler. What was that groan?
And D-Day.
Was that for Jamie Foxx or the role
I
on the
think
top
it's
of the
for,
screen?
I think it's for, is it? Or I thought it was for Bruce McGill as D-Day.
Yeah, it is D-Day.
I thought you really enjoyed Jamie Foxx.
This is the only clip I could find. I had to get it from the electronic press kit site. It's not as good as iTunes, where I get the rest of the trailers. Clyde Shelton is an upstanding family man whose wife and daughter are brutally murdered during a home invasion. When the killers are caught, Nick Rice, a hotshot young Philadelphia prosecutor, is forced by his boss to offer one of the suspects a light sentence in exchange for testifying against his accomplice. Fast forward 10 years, the man who got away with murder is found dead, and Clyde Shelton coolly admits his guilt. Then he issues a warning to Nick: either fix the flawed justice system that failed his family, or key players in the trial will die.
Ooh.
Rated R for bloody, strong, brutal violence.
Wow.
Ooh, sounds like my kind of movie.
Torture.
Ooh.
A scene of rape.
Yes!
And pervasive language.
Wow.
The language doesn't really count. As long as there's the brutality and the torture.
Spies are a dime a dozen. Clyde is a brain, and he was the best. If Clyde wants you dead, you're dead.
We're gonna lock the city down, put an armed cop on every corner.
He's in jail because he wants to be in jail.
I'm going to bring the whole system down on your head. It's going to be biblical.
You will end this.
I'm just getting warmed up.
A few years ago, this would have been Vincent Price. Remember, he was always killing off people from the trial?
That's Dr. Fives.
Dr. Fives.
Was it Dr. Fives? No.
Dr. Fives.
Theater of Blood.
Theater of Blood. He was always killing off people that were involved in something. The Dr. Fives was the surgeons who killed his wife.
I think Theater of Blood was the critics that panned his performances.
Right. Oh, I miss Vincent Price.
He was very good at
He was. I saw him in his last performance in Edward Scissorhands.
That was a good part, I thought. He did a good job. He does good. He's good in there. Did you ever see The Tingler?
Oh, yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Oh, good film.
That's
The
in my...
Tingler?
Do you remember The Tingler, Krista?
I've never even heard of that
Not to be
before, but it
confused
sounds like a
with-
fun movie.
Not to be confused with The Tingler from the last show. Little Tickler.
The French... That was the French Tingler.
Oh, that's what that was?
The
Okay.
international version.